Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to show you a short demo on behalf of Vision AI, one of the latest features from Tricentis Tosca. Currently I'm using Tosca Commander version 14. So let's start with it. So Vision AI, the power of it, I'm going to show it to you within the demo. So for example, you are having a brainstorm session with the developers and they came up with some new features they are how they want to build it, and this is what was drawn on the whiteboard. You take a picture out of it and you have this drawing also. So next step would be is that you go to Tosca Commander and you go to the modules section and you click on the right mouse button. From there on, you go to Scan and select Application. Because what we are going to do is we are going to scan that particular image that is being created during the brainstorm session. So here is it. Right mouse click to define we have the right engine selected. Vision AI is being selected, so that's correct. So next step is we are going to click on Scan. So what it's going to do currently, it's going to scan that entire image and it's going to try to get all of the values out of it, all of the attributes. See many attributes, I see some drop downs, I see some text values, I see a radio control, nice things, but let's make it more visual. I'm gonna minimize this one and I'm gonna hover over the areas I want to select. So let's start with this one. This is the logo. So this one is what I want. It's a text area, so that's no problem. This is an input field. It's the search area. So let's take it. The OK. I can't select it as a button. I can select it as a text. So for now, it's okay. This cancel is recognized as a button, so that's what I really want. So let's go window back and we're back here. Okay, first step is let's give it a proper name. First of all, let's maximize it and start naming it correctly. So I'm gonna call the module Google. The first text field was like logo. Second was the input, so it was the search. The third one was the OK. As you see, this icon shows that that's a text. So that's something we need to change. And this is the cancel. And as you can see, this is a button. OK, and you can also see it on this side. It's a button. In some situations, you could change it if you want. In this case, it's not possible. So we can leave it only as a button and we can try to change this text, but that's also not possible. But there's a workaround to create it as a button. So I'm gonna save it for this case. Let's go back to Tosca Commander. So here's the module. So as I just mentioned, we have this OK text that should be a button, and we're gonna do that. We're gonna fix that. Let's show first of all the properties. I'm gonna minimize this side. As you see, it's a text. This is a button. Let's go back to the OK button text. So next thing what we should do, first thing is click with the right mouse click and go to create steering param. That's being created. Steering param, we're gonna name it as treat as button. As mentioned here, it's going to treat this text area as a button. So the outcome will be different. So the adjustment is made. So what did we do? First of all, we draw this concept on the whiteboard. Okay, we created a module, and now we adjusted the module so that this text area will be recognized as a button. Next step is we're going to drag and drop this module to the test cases area and create a new test case out of it. I'm going to call it test case 1. Let's minimize this one. Open this one. So now we are going to do the testing magic. So visible is true. Wait on. Next would be search. What is going to search? Vision AI, and we're going to give it an input. Next would be the OK button. We're going to click. To have some variation, I'm gonna do instead of click, I'm gonna do visible is true and verify. And after that, we're gonna add a click to make it more visual. Normally, I wouldn't recommend to use click. I would recommend to use X instead, because that's faster. But for this demo purpose, I use click. So as all steps are built in, we can give it a run. Shortcut is F6. We'll do it. Clicking on it. Give it a second. And to the search, it clicked on OK, it clicked on cancel. It took 11 seconds, quite some time, but it finished successfully. So let's go back to Tosca Commander. All the steps were executed successfully. That's great. So what are the benefits? Because we did now some drawing, we created some modules out of it, and we created some test cases out of it. The real benefit is that your testing process can start more earlier. So you don't have to wait till the first real code is being written, but you can already start working on your test automation by taking pictures of drawing that were made during a brainstorm session or other different sessions. So that's one purpose. The other great power of Vision AI is like currently with this pandemic situation, a lot of us are working from out of home, and some of us are also required to log in via Citrix environments. Maybe because of security reasons, maybe because of other reasons, I don't know, but that could be a case. And in that certain situations, test automation is quite challenging, because in the past you used to have Tosca, and you should install Tosca on that exact machine where the application is running. Otherwise, Tosca wouldn't be able to get all the code from the application. So to steer it, one of the solutions would be image-based automation, but that wasn't like that's not a very stable solution. And with the possibility of Vision AI and the possibility to recognize buttons and drop-down menus, radio control, and everything, it makes it more stable and you are not required to install Tosca on that specific machine, because you can just scan it. So that's our two benefits. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like, a thumbs up, or whatever. And thank you for watching. My name is Khalid, and see you maybe in the next video.